Are you in a divorce from a narcissistic spouse and you're trying to figure out how to negotiate a settlement with them? That's what I'm talking about in this video. But before we get started, will you please subscribe to my channel? That's how these videos are going to reach more of the people who really need to hear this information. I'm Victoria McCooey. I'm a narcissist divorce coach, a motivational speaker, and the creator of the Reclaim Your Power system. I help people every day who are right where you are, stuck in a toxic marriage to a narcissistic spouse or already engaged in a contentious divorce from one. So one of my clients came to me the other day and said that their lawyer told her to negotiate with her soon-to-be ex-husband on a settlement. And she came to me saying, how do I do that? What do I even say? How am I supposed to even talk to this person who just gets so aggressive when we, so abrasive, so harassing and threatening, and like, you're not supposed to talk to them. So sometimes lawyers don't understand what this dynamic is like. So here's what I think is the best solution to that. And yes, it's always better to try to come up with a settlement rather than to go to trial. That's the whole point, that we're trying to come to common ground and make a settlement. It's really hard with a narcissist though, because settling is not even in their vocabulary, right? They really believe they're entitled to everything. Their grandiosity makes it so that they think they deserve everything and you deserve nothing. They don't really believe that the laws apply to them. You better obey the laws and you better follow the rules, but they're not for them. They don't have to follow rules or court orders or obey laws. They think that they will get everything. They think that the judge will be so taken by them and their crazy narrative that they really believe they're going to get everything. So can you imagine how hard it is to settle with somebody who really believes that? So if anyone is going to convince the narcissist to settle, it isn't going to be you. You are the person that they have this narcissistic injury from. They believe that you've caused them the most severe injury that they could imagine, what they've feared their whole life. You're leaving them, you're abandoning them in their mind, and you must be punished, right? So they have this splitting event where people are all bad or all good. Well, you are all bad in their mind now. You are all bad there. You might have had the most wonderful relationship in the beginning of your time together. They don't remember any of that. That there's no accounting for that. There's no credit for any of the magnanimous things you've done for them, any of the support you've given them, any of the loving, tender care. That is not even a factor anymore, because people in a narcissist's mind are all good or all bad, and you are now all bad. So you can't cash in those chits. You can't say, but what about, it falls on deaf ears. They don't remember it. That's not even you anymore. You are this evil, bad person. So you certainly are not the one who's going to convince a narcissist that they should be giving you anything. So what do? You try to explain to your lawyer that this is a very unique dynamic and that this is a very specific personality disorder that prevents you from being able to communicate in any productive way to force a settlement or to come anywhere near an agreement. And that it has to be up to the lawyers. It has to be, the only way the narcissist that I've seen has ever agreed to settle is when a lawyer convinces them that it's the best way for them to go. And it's usually because of money, right? Because they don't want to lose more money than they have to, or they want as much money as they can get. So if a lawyer can convince them that the cost of going to trial would outweigh what they're giving up, possibly. But like I said, it's not going to come from you. So don't put yourself in that position of just being attacked by the narcissist. It will probably do more harm than good. Is this something you're going through now? Are you in a divorce from a narcissist and you're trying to figure out how in the world you're ever going to get them to settle? If you would like some help, you can book a call with me. I'll put a link in the description below where you can get right on my calendar. Did you find this information helpful? I hope you did. If you liked this video, will you please give it a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I've linked a couple of other videos here that I think you might also like, so I hope I see you in the next video.